Hey guys, listen, bringing you new information on what's going on with Keke Palmer. If you guys do not know, a lot's happened, okay? First of all, Keke is safe. If you guys haven't heard the update, she was granted a restraining order and custody. However, the restraining order and custody of their child is temporary. They are going to court on December 5th to actually hash it all out. Keke does have money. She does have connections. And unfortunately, I know you've seen all those videos. She has proof, but there's more. Her mom made some very, very strong allegations against Darius's brother for not only knowing about what Keke was going through, but actually participating and teaching his brother how to Keke. Okay. He got online and vehemently denied it. We're going to talk about that. However, it looks like the mother of Sharon's child, if you guys don't know, Keke Palmer's baby's father, his name is Darius. I think Sharon is his brother's name. We know him as Dro from Insecure. Well, it looks like the mother of Dro's daughter has entered the chat to one, back up Keke's mom in the fact that everything she said was true. Two, she has actually said that she actually is a victim herself, and she is one of Dro's victim. As a weird twist, you know who this woman is. If you watch Insecure, do you remember Tasha? Tasha from Insecure, that is actually mother of Dro's daughter. And she is coming out and calling him out and saying when her voice is heard, baby, everybody's going to listen. But it's not even over. Did you know that Amanda has entered the chat? If you guys are wondering what Amanda I'm talking about the Amanda Seal. She was actually co-star to Dro on Insecure, and she called him out a long time ago for him and Darius, Dro and Darius both being trash, two women and just trash individuals, and everybody dragged her. But y'all, ooh, this comeback, she literally went on live and set things straight. It's a lot to get into, so let's start. Okay, first of all, let's talk about Dro's actual response. Okay, Dro actually put up, and let's just bring it up here. He said, the most disgusting, violent, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like that does not deserve it at all. Wow, so sad, right? And when I heard that, I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm already thinking about you did it. Listen, maybe I've seen too much. I did a live when we actually discussed this. I volunteered for Women of Abuse. For something in there, again, I was just like, you did it, right? Now, Keke's mom saw that. I'm going to bring you up to speed, and then we'll get into Amanda Bynes and Dominique. That is the mother of Dro's child. Her response, okay? So anyway, Keke Palmer's mother actually had this to say. If you actually don't remember, let's put this on screen and just walk through, okay? Because you need to listen to what she says to understand why Dominique, who some people accused of trying to shade Keke, was like, oh, no, baby. No. I'm not a volunteer. I am a victim. Let's get into this.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a boy and you're a part of the problem.
Right. Now, here's the thing. Sharon, or as we know, Dro, said, quote me, I never once said that to Sharon. Not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women I've ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with this circus, but Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you have made against me and my family. Now, notice he also deleted that first post where he was like, wow, so disgusting, right? Now, get this. Tasha, as we know her from Insecure, which is the mother of Dro's first child, entered the chat. And oddly enough, people just misread what she said, but she clarified. She first posted this picture of Michael Jackson eating popcorn, like, yeah, it's going to be a good time, right? Just smacking and eating popcorn while he's watching Thriller. I took that to mean, baby, she was there and she was down. She posted it after, right? Posted it after Keke's mom had called out Dro. Now, here's what she clarified. She said, there was a repost of a post I made yesterday. She's calling out that the neighborhood talk post. She said, there's situations where you laugh to keep from crying. So let me give clarity. I would never laugh at anyone that is subject to domestic abuse, female or male. As it's known, abuse comes in different definitions, silent or physical. Only the people enduring such behavior truly understand the effect. Women have been manipulated, abused, lied on for centuries, and put their head down for fear of not being believed. We need to stop being afraid. Now, I thought it was interesting she used the term we, which automatically puts her in the abused. She said, I may not be at the highest platform in my career just yet to be heard and or supported by the public, but whenever that time comes, everyone will listen. God is in control of my steps, and I will respond accordingly. I will be vindicated in his timing. Pray for the abusers. The protected babies will always be fine. If you guys don't remember what I just read, he literally said in his tweet, any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow, so sad. Praying for this, just sending positive energy to the babies, okay? You guys, again, it sounds to me like she is confirming that she is a victim of that family. Again, that whole family seems like it was raised that way, okay? But it's not over, okay? Because this is the part that really tripped me out. Amanda Bynes jumped in this piece, and baby, she had a lot to say. Let's get into what Amanda Bynes had to say. She basically confirmed everything, but listen to the words of wisdom and also support she gives Keke Palmer because it is touching.
Keke's baby's father. I just want to add something to the Keke of things. I see a lot of judgmental people, just people saying, like, how did she let this happen? How do you? And I don't think people understand the complexity of human beings. I don't think people understand the complexity of abuse. And that abuse is not necessarily something that is happening in a linear fashion. There are more often than not, I would say, like scenarios where abuse happens in spikes. It happens dynamically. Right? And so you can have an abusive episode and then you have a calm, and that calm prepares you to just be able to get through the next abusive episode. And it really doesn't trigger you to really start to shift until you start to heal, but then you also start to have less calms. I can unequivocally say that my relationship was emotionally abusive. Full stop. I can also unequivocally say that I have been trained to endure emotional abuse. I'm so good at it that it didn't even feel like something that could not be what's what I'm looking for? But something that that we couldn't get past or get through. It wasn't until I had continued to work on, my traumas and continued to try to work together on our traumas and realize that I was healing faster. And then I started to see what was taking place and understand it for what it was and be able to then excise myself from it. So please be careful about your judgments. You're not in people's lives on a daily basis. You're not there to determine whether they're a victim or a volunteer. So shut it up.